An innovative program that is helping America's farm workers become farm owners. A former farm worker now has his own 6-acre farm, all thanks to a nonprofit. CBS's Lynn Ramirez has a story from California.
Sunrise in the Salinas Valley, and Espíritu Santos has already been at work for 4 hours harvesting his zucchini.
You had to see which one qualifies. This one is the extra fancy, you look it's looking good.
He works like this every day, Sundays and holidays included.
You don't have any Sundays, you didn't have any family events.
But he isn't working that hard for just anyone. For the first time in his life, he's his own boss.
I'm coming for looking for the American dream. This one's a good one.
Santos is the owner of La Biznaga Organic Farms. It's small, just 6.5 acres outside of Salinas. But its neat rows of zucchini, broccolini, celery, and green beans are well tended, productive, and bursting with color. Santos works the land himself and often hires his father and mother and sister and brother to help him harvest. The family immigrated from Mexico when Santos was just 15. They started with nothing, often working on large corporation farms like this one by day and sleeping on bare floors in a rented room at night. But all that changed when he found a program to help fledgling farmers.
After working on the strawberry fields for almost 6 years, I found ALBA. Someone told me about ALBA.
ALBA is the Agriculture Land-Based Training Association, which has its roots in President Johnson's war on poverty from the 1960s. It's evolved into a public and privately funded organic farm incubator with classrooms, equipment, and acres of prime land, which it leases to farm workers who dream of something bigger.
Our goal is not to grow vegetables, really. It's to grow farmers. And help create a pipeline for new
Nathan Harkleroad is ALBA's education program director.
As you probably know, farmers are aging out in California and across the country, and we need new folks to fill their boots. And in our experience, farm workers are a great pool of talent to do that. They usually come from farming backgrounds in Mexico, and they've been learning on the job in California, working in the ag industry, and they have the work ethic and the drive and are willing to make the sacrifice to get a business off the ground.
Santos enrolled in the program 3 years ago and took English classes at night. ALBA taught him organic farming, business planning, marketing, and food safety regulations.
When I started the courses, okay, I see my future, and when they give me the land, I couldn't even believe that I have half an acre, starting my small business, being my own owner, and as you can see, right now I'm so happy that ALBA helped me with my dream.
In the Salinas Valley, California, Len Ramirez, CBS News.
Thanks so much for joining us for Eye on Agriculture. I'm Britton Rucker, and I'll see you here next week.